Episode 19 of the Mr. and Mrs. podcast. I would say technical difficulties, but we had dog difficulties. We have 3 dogs that rule our life. It's pretty depressing.
They rule your life. Speak for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, what's on the agenda? So, I need a magic mind.
Me
personally.
too. We're shooting in the morning again because life, baby. We're just exhausted by the end of the day lately, right?
Yeah, I feel like first time parent syndrome starts at like 6 p.m.
Yes.
When you get tired and seems like it's never going to end around 6. But thank God for Magic Mind, the best mental performance shot on the market. Plus,
it's probably like the only mental performance shot. This is the only thing I see on social media, right?
Plus, it kind of improves your attitude, right? Remember last one we filmed? I had a bad attitude.
Yes, mornings are not your thing. I can't wait for you to take it because I'm already feeling that same energy.
The Magic Mind shot is part of my routine regularly. So
you've been taking it for a while now.
Yeah,
you're consistent.
Well,
my
buddy gave me one of them that one time, and the whole day was productive. So I had to throw it in my routine. There's a lot of other stuff we could do, but it comes with side effects, right? And it's addictive.
This is my first time taking it consistently because what I didn't know was I was kind of picking and choosing what days I was going to take it. Like, when do I really need it? When am I going to be with Carter? When do I have to work? I've been taking it now for 8 days, every single day. And the more that you take this, like every single day, the more benefits I feel like. I
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It works for me. Maybe I'm more sensitive to it. It works for me. Just
because you take it every single day, though. You take
I know,
it every day.
But the first time I tried it, I literally took one shot, and I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, well, that's how I was when I took it too. But now that I've been taking it for 8 days, I'm like, "Whoa, you like really see the benefits." But it just feels normal now. Like I feel like good every day now. I don't even.
Cheers. But again, like she said, the reason probably why is because you got to do it for a week. Unless you're
the more you do it, the more benefits. I actually really enjoyed having this as like a
we got to see if
latte.
if I could do 2 of these a day. I don't know if that's like,
do you feel like you need that?
I just love them. I feel like possibly at 6, but nah, maybe not. So what's on the agenda today?
It takes me quite a few sips. When you took shots, like at the bar, were you the type of person that could, of course,
one shot? Yeah, it's a shot. I never heard it be called.
I can't. Shots were always so fucking hard. Tequila is like okay, but like vodka can never.
No, vodka's a mixer. People who drink that straight.
Your friend was drinking that straight. Ugh, he's crazy. He's like, I don't do shots of tequila. I only do shots of vodka. I'm like, you're psychotic.
It's like drinking rubbing alcohol.
Wait, we have to mention if you guys want to try Magic Mind, now is the time because the 20% we can get you, not enough. They're offering 50% off for Black Friday. So just go to magicmind.com/nicknick, NICKNICBF.
Yeah.
For Black Friday.
Now's the time to try it at a discounted rate.
50% off is wild. Yeah. Cool.
I swear by it. I live by it. So let us know.
Today, we're going to do some random questions and you're going to give your opinions. I can't wait to hear yours.
Okay.
Do you think or do you believe that love at first sight exists?
I'd say yeah for some people. I think it's far and few, because I think that typically it's more of a lust thing, right? Because people see the outer shell, or they just judge a person based on their looks, and it's known to go south a lot. But I do believe, if you see an energy or a vibe, it could also not be physical, right? It could be like, oh my God, this person's for me.
I don't know what I think. At first, I wanted to say, yes, I believe in love at first sight. But you're right. Like, when I met you, I was like, oh my God. But I'm also so dramatic. I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. I love it. I literally knew nothing about you. And then here we are 3 years later. But I don't think it was love at first sight.
No, I don't think that love at first sight is really a thing. I think it can happen and it does happen. But how do you see someone and just say, oh my God, this person I'm meant to be with forever, when it takes probably like 2 years to really know
them? Yeah. But that's where I have my issue with
again, I think it's definitely possible, and I think it happens a lot.
Maybe you could see someone at first sight and then say, I know I can fall in love with this person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With the energy or frequency, possibly, maybe.
Yeah, because there's so much to know about people.
Keep it for the movies, though. Keep it for the Netflix series.
Do you think it's okay to have a work wife or a work husband if you're in a relationship?
Nah, I always thought that was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like sketchy territory. I want to say it's harmless, but it could easily not be harmless.
It's just weird because I've known people like, oh, that's my work wife or work husband. It just seems very on the surface cheating or something.
Yeah.
People say it as a joke. It means nothing.
Well, because what makes them your work wife? Is it because you're like besties at work, or is it because you're like he's like the person you have a crush on or the girl you have a crush on at work?
A lot of times I think it's because people spend a lot of time together and they work well together. It's kind of weird.
But it's still friendly, or is that attraction thing? Like, oh, that's my work husband because he's cute. I flirt with him at work.
Yeah, it's kind of suspect.
It's suspect, right?
Because it's just weird. Oh, it's my work wife.
Have you ever had a work wife?
No, I never.
Really?
I don't think that's like a thing. Again, people say that. People have never said that. I don't know. That's corny.
I feel like I had a work husband. The word husband sounds weird. Like a work, I guess a work husband years ago at one of my full-time jobs. And like, that's why I feel like, there's no way you could just like have a work husband. Because there is that, so if your partner has a work husband, delete, or a work wife. Not good.
I don't think there's anything.
You never had a work wife? Like, even like at any of your jobs, you worked at like a restaurant, anything?
I don't think there's anything against it. I think people say it, just as for fun.
If you're married, or here's the thing. Like, I would never, I don't know if it's because I'm older or because I'm married now, I would never have like a work wife or work husband. But when I was in a relationship and I was a lot younger, I personally didn't think it was harmful. I thought it was harmless. And I was just like, he, my work husband. But then when you look back, it's like, no, there was definitely like something there.
But other people, it still is harmless to other people. There's a lot of people out there that don't care. They just say, oh, it's my work husband or my work wife. And they
But do you think it's because they're like besties at work, or is it because there's an attraction? Because that's different. I don't know. Because that's like rough waters. We'd have to
ask people. I have no idea. I always thought it was just kind of a joke, and it meant you are around someone a lot and you get along with them well, or you work well as a team.
So why wouldn't that be your work bestie?
Why wouldn't it just be your fucking coworker?
Moving on.
Because Americans love controversy. I don't know. That's why.
Hey, yes, it's true. Okay. Do you think breaks in a relationship are a good idea or just an excuse? Not marriage. There's no breaks in marriage in a relationship. I've known
people that have done it. I'm not sure about the success rate. No, I'm more of a why don't just go change your life.
Like, just break up?
Hey, need a break. Come talk in 3 months. Yeah, just break up.
Yeah.
And then if it just so happens.
I think like people who break up and then get back together, like they break up and they think that's like the best decision, and then they realize whatever, it's not different than just like being like, yeah, we need to go on a break. Like, I need a break. You don't need a fucking break.
A lot of people use it as an excuse because they feel bad actually severing ties completely or breaking up with someone. So they'll say, I've known people where the girls say, oh, I just want to take a break. And she was gone. Because after 3 months, she was like, I think I like this break.
Oh, right? My, really?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I think I like the break more than the relationship. Yeah, I don't think it works.
No, right? It's
No.
either you break up or
no, because if you need, what is okay? Let's look into what is a break. So it basically means you don't want to really be around the person, right? You need a break from them. You don't. You can't have their physical.
If you take a break, though, can you like? Does that mean you just need like space, or can you hook up with other people?
Well, that's where the lines get blurred. But you're taking a break because you want to explore other things, I'd imagine, or see what your life is like alone or without the person. So gives me very like midlife crisis vibes.
Yeah, it does. That's a good.
I don't think so.
That's a good way to put it.
Just break up.
Yeah, just break up. Because at least if you break up, the other person knows like anything goes. Because if you tell someone like I want to break, they might not know that like you plan on sleeping with someone else or hooking up with someone else or like testing the waters. Versus a breakup, it's like it's very clear like we're done. Yeah. And then if you want to get...
no one says, oh, let's do a break and you could sleep around. That doesn't work. Unless they're swingers or something.
I think that's a question coming up. What are your thoughts on open relationships?
They're weird. Just date. Like, just date. What?
Do you feel...
But I guess if both people are saying, hey, like in their mind, I want to sleep around, I want to have other partners, but I love you, I guess that's their prerogative. Yeah.
I don't judge, to each their own.
I don't see how that doesn't.
I do judge, though.
I don't see how that doesn't build like resentment or some type of later on. Because you're human at the end of the day.
Yes, and you have feelings. How do you not catch feelings or whatever? I remember, like, this is like 10 years ago. There was someone that we knew, and she was married, and she was like I don't know if she was in an open relationship or she just cheated a lot, but I think she was in an open relationship because there would be nights where she just like wouldn't go home. She would like sleep out, and she had like, I don't want to give too many details, but regardless, she would sleep out. So I feel like she was in an open relationship, but at that time, 10 years ago, we didn't know, and she's older than me. The concept, I feel like now it's so much more out there with like TikTok and Instagram where it's like swingers and open relationships. It's like freely talked about versus before it was very like hush hush. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I didn't know how common or like how it's not that common, but it's a lot more.
It's not
what's the
common.
word? It's just like people are just more open. Yeah.
I think now with the direction that America is going in general, that shit, a lot of things that aren't normal have become more acceptable. Or like again, they're not. Yeah, mainstream, not acceptable because they're really not. You know, how do you can't have kids? I wouldn't imagine like that because
she had 2 kids.
No, I get it, but it just, I don't know. I have no idea.
You're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, but maybe I've talked to you about Mom Talk or The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so that show just like blew up. The reason they blew up originally, like on TikTok, was there was, so they were creating content or whatever, but all those moms in Utah, they were having like swinging parties or whatever. And so they would like all hook up with each other as partners and have these like parties and stuff. And the kids would be like upstairs, which is crazy. Some of the times the kids would like go away, but one of the girls admitted that her kids would like be upstairs sometimes during these parties.
Yeah, an adult party basically.
Yeah. I feel like just putting that out there makes it like mainstream where it's like, oh, okay, like it's normalized almost.
Yeah, but that part of society or people, it's been an underground society for quite some time.
So, well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's been around, but it's just was always hush hush.
Yeah, there's been a swinger community. I know someone who was at a hotel, was at a bar, and then this couple came up to him, nice couple. Hey, you want a drink? You know, regular bar talk. And they started drinking. And they said, hey, come back to the room. and have a drink. And the person was completely oblivious. They just thought they were just chilling with, this couple.
I feel like you would get yourself in a situation.
The person was not good
You'd be like, yeah, let's turn up.
And then went back to the room. I don't know if they had a drink, but he was like, hey, I want you to have sex with my wife. And the dude was just like, wait, what? And was kind of thrown off. And the wife was like, no, it's fine. This is normal. And the dude just said, oh, okay, all right. And managed to get out of there, managed to say like, oh, I'll be right back, and just took off.
There's like a different name for that though, when your husband watches your...
Yeah, but it's all swinger. Yeah. It all falls. There's different types of swingers. There's ones where the husband has fetishes watching the wife. There's ones where they just sleep around and probably aren't, don't see it. I don't know.
Ew.
It's weird, but the swinger community has always been around forever.
Yeah, well, now with like TikTok and Instagram, they're like all besties online and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so weird. Yeah, I'm a little bit more traditional with that stuff, but to each their own. For people dating in the dating stage, do you think it's okay to date multiple people at the same time?
Multiple people at the same
Not
time.
in a relationship, like date. Like when you and I were dating, were you just dating me, or were you like going to dinner?
Just dating you. No, I think it's weird to date multiple people at the same time.
But like, what if? So I was gonna say that too, but then it's like, what if I met you and then I met someone else and then like we're going to dinner, not like sleeping.
I don't think that's, if you're single and you're looking around, that's fine. But I think it could be hurtful to either person to know you're going on a date. It's one of those things you just don't talk about. You probably just do.
Or do you talk about it and you're like, hey, just so you know, I'm like casually dating right now. And I'm looking for something serious, but you're trying to meet.
It's weird to disclose that because it's just going to shift the energy. It's going to change the vibe if I know you're like dating someone else. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to say, oh, damn, let me get a second option too. Or,
I see. That makes sense.
People complicate the fuck out of shit. Just like date someone. Okay, I don't like them. Date someone else.
That's true.
I'll be needing
but again, a lot. So we are in a Tinder, Bumble, whatever the apps are. Like, that's how people date now. So I feel like a lot of people are just maybe dating more. Like, they have to date more to find someone good, because a lot of people, maybe their intentions aren't the purest on those apps. So isn't it like a numbers game? It's like you just date more people so you can like find the right person.
Yeah, I guess. Some people use the apps to hook up with people and get laid. Some, maybe girls, I feel like are more apt to trying to find, like a partner on those apps.
Yeah. Do you think it's better or worse that we have the apps now in terms of dating? For people finding like a relationship?
I think it's probably worse because you got guys on there that are not really showing their true hand or true intention and just trying to get laid. And then you have a girl, let's say, who's trying to find a serious relationship on a Tinder and Bumble, and they might,
But then what's the difference if they're like, let's say we're at a bar and I run into you and like we hit it off, whatever. Your intention can still be like, oh, I go out to the bars every night.
It's the same thing. I just think it's more prevalent on the apps. I think people go on the app specifically for that, where it's like a bar. Yeah, you'd have to get to know the person.
I think the apps make it easier for people to date, because what about like the shy guys?
They make it easier for people to date, but I just feel like the majority of people on that are,
you're gonna kiss a lot of frogs.
Yeah, the majority of people on there are trying to hook up and just get laid. At least a lot of the guys.
Do you think men should be honest if that's what they want? Because there's probably a lot of women who don't care and probably want that too.
Yeah.
But you're also not going to go on your Tinder profile and be like,
I think you should always be honest. Yeah. But.
Well, I guess you wouldn't write that.
Yeah. A guy's not going to be like,
I'm not
hey,
looking for anything serious.
Just here for the moment. Trying to hook up. Even if a girl
actually, that's a nice way to put it. I'm just here for the moment.
Yeah, but even if a girl is there for that too, she's just going to feel like, player.
Yeah, STD.
Yeah, whatever.
How do you feel about your partner liking someone else's photos on social media?
I don't care. It doesn't really make a difference. I wouldn't see that.
Yeah, you would.
How?
How wouldn't you see it? Well, I don't know. It depends. It depends what photo it is.
Liking a photo means nothing. It's like, like
but
a message.
But what if one of your friends posted like a selfie, like abs, like basically in his, I don't know, swimsuit or whatever. And then you like, that's weird. What's the point? Just don't like it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Instagram and social media is when you like. The impression I was under. I'm older. I'm 40. Was you just like something to kind of support whatever? Just like you. Let's say you know the person. You just like them. You're like supporting the cause. If you're looking at abs and they're all jacked, I guess it's weird. Each photo is different.
But like you could like your friend's photo when he's like jacked and looking buff or whatever as like a way to support. But then I wouldn't like that. Just like I can like my friends' bikini pics or like my friends' like gym pics or whatever. But then it's like you wouldn't be going to do that. You know what I mean? For like support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess it could go either way.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather date someone or, well, in our case, would you rather marry someone? We're already married. Really messy or overly clean?
Really clean because I'm messy.
Yeah.
Can't have too messy people.
So I was thinking about this in the shower upstairs. I feel like it's an adjustment for us, obviously, because you think I'm super clean and I thought you were a little messy. I think if you're a neat freak, it's okay, which I'm not. You claim I am, but I'm really not. It's okay, and I think that a messy person and a clean person, I mean, I don't know how messy, can coexist, but I think you have to, like, if you want to clean home, then clean it. Like, you can't expect that person to be, like, your level of OCD. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because someone was talking to me about, like, how their relationship just didn't work out because they were really messy and this person was like OCD. And I'm like, you can be OCD, but you can't expect them to be OCD because it's not going to work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like if I want a clean house, like I'm just going to have.
If someone's OCD and their partner's messy, it's not out the gate. It's not going to work if because you're always as an OCD person, you're always going to be trying to play catch up, always picking up. It's not going to work either way. So.
But do you get upset or do you just say, okay, if I want it to be clean, I clean? Like, for example, if I hate that you leave your cups everywhere, am I going to fight you on that? Or do I just pick up your cup and throw it out?
Right. That's what I mean. But it just being around a messy person, you're just always going to be trying to play catch up and clean up after themselves. And it's going to build resentment after a while because it's just annoying. The person's OCD. They're one way. They want to live one way. The other one's a messy person, and you could take the cup, throw it out, but it's just never gonna fucking end.
But you think it's that serious where
I don't think it's that serious, but I think people who are OCD, it could.
Yeah, I guess OCD is another level of extreme.
I mean,
right?
It's annoying. It's annoying the same way it's annoying for the messy person that the fucking person's cleaning up everything they do.
Yeah,
both are.
Because at first I was like, I don't think they could be together, but then I was like,
I feel like most guys that I know. And most guys are messy, and girls are kind of have different standards.
Maybe most guys, and I used to think that too, but
yeah, every relationship's different. Yeah. I think I would say there's more where like men are just lazier and messier, and girls are cleaning up.
I don't know. Don't do the men dirty like that. I think it just depends on the person.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think it depends on the person.
Okay, everything depends on the person.
How important do you think it is to remember anniversaries and and dates?
I think it's pretty important because what the fuck else do you have on the calendar to remember that's special? And that causes resentment also that people break up, right? You don't remember their birthday, their anniversary.
When's my birthday?
July 25th.
What year?
1997. I don't know the year, Nicole.
Nick, we're 10 years apart.
Oh, yeah, 1994.
97?
I don't know.
Anyways, when's our wedding anniversary?
It doesn't matter what year it is. We're celebrating it in the now. When's our anniversary?
Wedding.
When we got married?
Yes.
March 25th.
Babe, what the hell? Resentment building.
March 21. It's Alex's birthday.
Yes, the 23rd, isn't 23rd,
it? 23rd, I guess.
I don't even know.
Alex, what's your birthday?
Alex, when's your birthday, please?
Yeah, comment your birthday so I can remember our marriage date.
So, who should sit in the front seat when your mom and your partner is in the car? Mom and wife.
Probably the wife. It depends. If you have a child in the back, the mom's probably going to want to sit in the back to take care of the baby who's screaming the entire car ride.
Baby, he was not screaming the entire car ride. He was?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general. Nicole has this thing where if we're talking, we're on a podcast, she thinks that I'm specifically talking about something that happened in our life, but I'm not. It's a general consensus. It's a general idea.
Well, because we're supposed to speak from our perspective, our opinion.
Okay,
I don't know. You went on a car ride with Carter this weekend.
When I was with Carter and my mom on Sunday, he was in pain. He was crying a lot the whole ride.
The whole ride?
He was fussing a lot. Yes, the whole ride.
Because he's teething.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Don't attack my child. Is it acceptable to flirt for free drinks when you're in a relationship or married? Free drinks.
Yeah, because you're saving the relationship money.
No way.
Flirt for free drinks. Guys are dumb. They buy girls drinks and they're not going to get any or do anything. I don't know. It's not okay to flirt when you're in a relationship, Nicole. That's the answer.
Babe, I'm not asking you these questions either. I'm general consensus.
Okay, it's not okay to flirt when you're in a relationship. It leads to bad things.
But typically. I think it depends. What if you're in Vegas with a bunch of girls?
Yeah, get a drink. Get a free drink.
Yeah.
$1 less that you'd have to spend.
Good to know. What did we have going on? Well, we don't know if we should get a Christmas tree because of Carter, but how are we not going to have a Christmas tree for his first Christmas?
No, we have to get a Christmas tree. I just said a tree with lights all over it. He's a baby exploring everything. He's just going to keep going up to the tree and trying to tip the tree over, I'd imagine.
How do parents do it? Let us know. Do you put put a gate around the tree? Babe, you just have to pay attention to the kid, and when he gets near the tree, you pick him up and move him.
Okay.
Just like when he goes near. That's how we're going to have to do it. Or just block it off somehow. But we need a tree.
Okay. Yeah, we need a tree.
But you also said, do we get a fake tree or do we get a real tree? Because you said a real tree will prick him?
Yeah, I would think.
We just can't let him get to the tree.
Well, I think a real tree, the pine needles are going to be on the floor. He's going to be taking it, putting it in his mouth.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So we need to probably get a fake tree. Yeah, we got to ask.
Yeah, let us know. We have a 6-month-old, 7-month-old.
Yeah, and this is his first Thanksgiving. We're bringing him to my Uncle Rich's in New York.
It's going to be fun.
Yep.
What are you most looking forward to?
For what?
To eat.
Our sweet potato casserole. I don't know why. I love the sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows on it. It's always my thing. Mac and cheese, turkey, stuffing, cranberry. I'm so excited to eat.
You know what's great is that my whole life I never had an American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so Italians do it different. They always cook lasagna and.
But you also still had all the traditional Thanksgiving stuff.
Damn, we should have made lasagna this year.
We never even had stuffing. I had stuffing for the first time 2 years ago.
Should we make lasagna this year?
I can.
It's hard.
I mean, don't say we.
No,
me.
It's not easy. Let's just stick to the sweet potato casserole. We'll make lasagna Friday for ourselves.
I can make lasagna tonight.
It's a lot of work if to do it the right way.
You wouldn't even know the difference. What's the right way? Making your own sauce?
I guess. I mean, ask my aunt. She makes it seem like it's a fucking workout.
My mom kind of does that too with some of her meals. They like to feel special.
Yeah, it takes a while.
But your Thanksgiving was so cool. Like I've literally like when we did Thanksgiving we do it at my aunt's all the time. We have obviously but we have like the same menu and it's like kind of Spanish. It's like our potatoes are not like mashed potatoes with gravy. It's like Spanish potatoes with like that peanut sauce. And then we have like a Spanish salad, like just very Spanish food. Your Thanksgiving, it was my first time doing it with like a American Italian family, was like you had all the Italian stuff, but you also had all the traditional stuff.
Uncle Rich is like he's like my white side, right?
Yeah.
Because he's half Italian, but he's more
American,
Republican, American hunter. Yeah,
we had like macaroni, stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey, like the cranberry sauce. Like you never see a cranberry sauce at a Spanish Thanksgiving.
No, it's different. But Italians, I remember, my grandmother's would be just turkey, lasagna, pasta, fish. It was different. My uncle does it. I like the way he does it. It's funner.
And I've never seen so much food in my life. Like, seriously.
Well, no. Every Thanksgiving should have more food than you've ever seen in your life.
No, but okay.
So hold on. It's not a real Thanksgiving if you can't leave with leftovers.
No. So we could leave with leftovers we always have leftovers at my mom's. We always have leftovers at my aunt's. But here's the thing. It's like there's leftovers of like the 5 things. Because it's like maybe there's like a turkey and the pernil, and then there's the salad, the rice, the pasta, whatever. And that's it. And there's leftover of that. Your Thanksgiving, I'm not kidding. When we got there, it was like 3 tables and an island spread long of dessert, appetizers, appetizers only. It was like crackers and fondue fountain. They had like every appetizer on the planet.
What I love to do is take like the little dinner rolls and then take the sweet potato and make it like a base, put the sweet potato casserole on it, and then the turkey on it, and then the stuffing on it.
And make like well, you love Thanksgiving wraps.
Yeah, the next day I think I like the food even more because you get to
make
sandwiches with it. Oh,
then his aunt would come around and say, okay, we're clearing the apps. And then it was like the main course. Yeah. Again, 3 full tables. Everyone brought food. I've never seen so much food in it. It was like all sorts. There was like, which salad do you want?
It's a lot of food. It sucks because then you have to get seconds to try everything. But
yes, it was crazy. And then the dessert. Again, 3 tables. It was like 4 different people competing for like the best brownie. You remember?
Yeah. Were you big into like the Wednesday night when people go out drinking?
College kids? Thanksgiving Eve, yeah.
Yeah. I remember we used to drink so much Wednesday night, and then you just feel shit on Thanksgiving and could barely eat. Because you just went so hard. Because we used to go hard on Wednesdays. The college kids look forward to coming back home.
That was huge in college. Thanksgiving Eve is what we called it.
Yeah. They say that people drink more than New Year's Eve or some shit, I've heard.
Wow. I believe it. People, because this is the first time you're like so far from all your friends for like a really long time. And then you like come home and that's like you're home for, oh no, you're not home for that long. Thanksgiving. Christmas is when you're home for like a month and a half.
Yeah. Just be safe if you're drinking because the cops are out and they'll nail your ass quick. And then your Thanksgiving will suck.
There was a car accident right in front of our home the other day. It was scary, right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. And she was drinking and got arrested. So do not drink and drive, everyone. Be safe.
Episode 19, Mr. and Mrs. the podcast. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving will be tomorrow when this comes out.
This Thanksgiving, I'm grateful for my beautiful wife and all that she does for our family. Oh. And I'm grateful for my little Bubba, Carter. And I'm grateful for my 3 dogs.
Oh.
And I'm grateful for all the money I have. I'm rich, bitch.
We're big into manifesting lately, right? These days.
Yeah. Episode 19.
Mr. and Mrs.
Make sure you go buy the Magic Mind.
Yes.
magicmind.com/Nick BF for the Black Friday special, 50%
50% off, guys.
If you're gonna try it now when it's the cheapest.
Wait, can we quickly talk about this? Last thing, I promise. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of Christmas gifts for everyone. Maybe people do this, but wouldn't a subscription to something be like the best gift?
Yeah, if the person is known to use it, it could be a waste too.
No, yeah. If it's something you really think the person would use, like for example, let's say that you've never tried this or whatever, or maybe you did and you really liked it and we didn't have a subscription, right? Mm-hmm. What if I got you, because if you buy it once, it's like I don't know what the price is on it. If 50% off, it's going to be very cheap right now. But you buy it once, it's like not an expensive gift. But what if I was like, babe, I got you a year subscription of Magic Mind?
Yeah, that's good. That's
right?
Good. Yeah,
I was thinking about that the other day.
I don't know, because one of my favorite movies, Christmas or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, they got him a year subscription to something, and it was kind of horrible because you don't know if the person could drink it. No, but
what if it's something that you really like? So what's something that we buy on subscription?
I don't know.
Well, I guess besides this, vitamins, I don't know. Even like the creatine.
I think it's good to get someone like a month's supply. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, what about you love the Naked creatine, right? That's the brand.
Yeah, babe. That's stuff that we love.
Okay, so what if I, for Christmas, like gave you a thing and it was like, I bought you a year's subscription.
Yeah, that's good. But then, yeah, that's a good idea for your husband.
Right? For like stuff that like we actually use. I never thought of that. I'm like.
Or you could just get
12
naked creatines and wrap them up.
Okay, no, nobody wants to have 12 things of creatine.
Okay.
But a massage.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's like you get them a subscription. I bought you a year's worth. You get to go every single year. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, what Nicole's saying is get your husband or wife a year subscription of Magic Mind right now. Go on the computer, www.magicmind.com/NICKNICBF and buy your man's a year subscription.
This is a great idea. I wasn't saying that. I was maybe giving a hint, like get me a year's worth of massages or like mani-pedis.
Oh, okay. Even if he's messy, if he takes Magic Mind, he's going to be cleaner. Episode 19. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.